we're 2 minutes away from the vet's office, and Ringo's doing really well. He's doing really well.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Hydrox, Ditto, and Boo. The Lucky Ferals.
It's 5:45 a.m. and Boo is just hissing at the door to his room really loudly. It is 6:52 a.m. It is still dark out, and I have to get Ringo into the transfer cage. I'm looking at something here by the window. I was looking at this, I was like, what is this? I thought they took one of the mice apart. No, this was hanging up. This was hanging up so high. This is like a little feng shui thing. I have no idea how they got this down. It was hanging up there. I'm pretty sure that's where it was. It might have been up there. I don't know how they got this down. So Ringo's over here. He's in this side, which is good because I need to get him on this side so I could clean out the transfer cage. So I have the isolator in, he's on that side of it, and this is what I have to clean out. He did not make too much of a mess. I'm still going to stand by the fact that he's one of the cleanest cats. There is no water in the water bowl, so it looks like maybe he did dump that. I don't know, I doubt he drank all of it. There was quite a bit in there, and I do see the newspaper wet. So I have to clean this out, get it ready, and then get him in this side once it's clean. So here's the transfer cage. It's all been cleaned out. I did leave the newspaper on the bottom. There are 2 training pads and then 2 towels. So he should be nice and comfortable in there. So there's Ringo. He is in the transfer cage. He's not happy. He's been howling. So Richard's gonna go see what's going on with him. It's pretty easy to get him in there. So once I cleaned this out and got it ready, I put the connector piece in, and I covered this part, and then I took the towel off of this part, and as soon as I took the towel off, he just ran in this part. Then he was not happy, so he was like howling. I put the isolator near the front of it. Then I was able to take the connector off, put the door on, secure the door, take the isolator out, and then put the cover on. So we're good to go now. I also put like a name tag. Look at this. Richard's going under the cover to spend time with Ringo. Oh, isn't that sweet? Richard wants to comfort Ringo. So it's about 7:05 right now. I would like to get out of here like relatively on time today, because the earlier I get there, hopefully the least amount of time I have to wait, because it was so busy the other day. Is he going to pull the cover off? Okay. I have to get the cats fed. I have to get myself ready to go. Look at this. Now he's going in the trap. Okay, so I'm just going to clean up a little bit in here, and then I'm out. It's 7:15. It is very cold out. It is wet. It is damp. It is just a miserable day so far. And I'm putting a platter of food out. So this is the homemade raw food with some warm water mixed in and some crunchies. There's enough for Eva and Ziggy. And I saw Ziggy, she ran across the patio when I took the garbage out. I don't know if she came from the shelter, not the shelter under the house, but the doghouse shelter. So she ran across the patio and I saw her in this area, so hopefully she'll come back. I don't know what's going on over there. Do you hear these birds? There's so many birds and they're all talking to each other or saying something. I just came inside and there she is. She came back, so hopefully Eva will join her. I haven't seen Eva today. Maybe Eve is sleeping. I don't know. I was hoping that these two would stay together, so we'll see what happens. It's 7:19. I'm just about to feed the cats downstairs. I looked outside and there's Eva, so the 2 of them are eating. That is good. I want to keep them on a schedule. It's about 7:35 and I'm bringing some breakfast to the cats. So they're having homemade raw food with some warm water mixed in. Okay, guys, come on. All done. Let me give you a plate. There's your plate. Here's your plate. I gave Goldie her plate. She's been laying in this bed. I gave it to her in the bed. I just don't have a lot of time today. And Nancy was in this bed. I gave it to her in the bed again. I am in a race against time to get out of here this morning. Richard ate his food so fast. And I gave them more today than they've been getting the past few days. So he had a really good amount of food. Hopefully he won't steal everyone else's. I'm holding the plate so he can lick it without it moving all around. Good. Good job. It's 7:55, so I'm running 10 minutes late. And here's Ringo. He's been nice and quiet, so we're just about to leave for the vet. So this morning it's pretty cloudy, and Ringo has been howling. It started a few minutes after I left the house, and it's not constant howling, like he's not howling right now. It's occasional howling. He just sounds so sad and so not happy. But he didn't howl in the room like when he was in the trap in the room, so that's good. I don't mind if he howls in the car because none of the other cats are going to be upset by it, but you know, it makes the drive more stressful. We're 2 minutes away from the vet's office, and Ringo's doing really well. He's doing really well. It is 10:45 a.m. I just sat down to relax for 10 minutes because I just got back from running some errands after dropping Ringo off at the vet. And the minute I sat down, I heard like crashing in this room, like something was like swinging back and forth. Was that you? I think it was Richard. It sounded like it was coming from here. It kind of sounded like this. Might have been going back and forth. And then I heard something here, which means someone had an issue here again. So I'll straighten this up. So I have to clean all this up this afternoon. I still have to scoop all the litter boxes today. That is what I'm going to do after I sit down to relax for 10 minutes. That's all I want to do, sit down and relax for 10 minutes. Then I'm going to do all the litter boxes in the house. I left some leftover food here on the plate, so someone ate it. Hey guys, how you doing? What's going on here? We're playing with the wand toy. Sammy's on top of the day sofa. Richard's hanging out right here. They're so cute. And I have this open over here underneath. Nancy is back here on the right, and Goldie is over there. I almost called her Ginger. Look who's all lovey-dovey today in the bed underneath the day sofa. It's Nancy and Richard. Earlier today, they were hanging out like this in the corner, and now they're in this bed. They're so funny. Everybody loves Richard. And here's Goldie. How you doing, baby? You okay? She says she needs her rest. She's happy resting. Okay, you can rest. I'll let you rest. Okay. There's the other two. There she is. Nancy's like, where are you going? Where you going, Richard? Goldie says she don't care. And who's up here? It's Sammy. Sammy's like, why did you stop playing? I was looking for the other ball, okay? We lost a ball. This room's not big enough to lose toys, but somehow we lost toys. It's 3:20 p.m. The cats are going to have an afternoon snack. So this is a can of the Instinct. I think it's chicken pate for Kittens. It was one of the kitten cans of Instinct. And then on top are some of the, once again, I think the name is Kiwi. I forget the name, but the other cats don't like them. They're like a healthier version of Crunchies. So, okay, everyone's eating. So here's Richard. There's Sammy. I don't know why she's eating under there. There's Goldie, and there is Nancy. Once again, I gave them their bowls in the beds because I am on a time schedule today. I have to go pick up Ringo. They actually said I could pick him up starting at 4:30 instead of typical 5 p.m. Where's Nancy going? Eat your food, Nancy. It's in your thing. Everyone got the same. Don't worry. Can you see what's on the window? So this is the window. It's really dirty. It needs to be cleaned. Because look what's on it. There are paw prints all over this window. Paw smears. I've never seen so many paw prints on a window before. And this one also, can you see the paw prints on the window? So one thing that I did notice today is that the cats are a lot more skittish after I took Ringo out of the room. So they might be worried that I'm going to take them away. Or they might be concerned that he's not coming back. Richard is licking Nancy. The sun is reflecting off the camera, but yeah, he's licking her. So hopefully once he comes back, then they will, not be as nervous anymore. But I definitely noticed a difference, like when I came back from the vet this morning. It was like all of a sudden they were like super afraid of me. Look at this. Now they're all out. They all just came out. So it's not like Nancy and Goldie are always under the day sofa. They spend plenty of time out and about in the room, especially like at night and everything. So it's really nice that they're out right now. Oh, Goldie's using the litter box also. I'm going to scoop it before I leave the room. I had to put more litter in both of the litter boxes. So once I'm done with the traps, I am going to get another one of those high-sided litter boxes, because they're just so much neater than the low-sided one. They get litter all over the place. Nancy's in the corner. She's probably going to jump up. No, she's scratching on the curtains. They like that corner. Hey, Goldie. Oh, I don't know why they like that, the square without the cubby hole. Now Goldie's in that square. She's there's a litter box in there. There's nothing in the litter box. It's just like the extra litter box. I probably could put a litter box there, like with litter in it. The problem is it would be a nightmare to clean it all, because it would get all around the back of it and the sides and stuff. And I mean, unless actually, you know what? If I got another one of these inserts, and instead of putting it how it is, if I put it on its side, because these inserts don't have a top. The top, there's no top. So they have the bottom, and then they have the four walls, and this one wall has a circle in it. So if I actually put it on its side, that could work with the circle on the top, and then there would be a back to it, and then it would be the sides. It would be a lot easier to keep it clean. So I might do that. That would be a good idea, because then I could put the litter box there, and it would be off the floor here. It would be near the other litter box, and it would be more contained because it would be in the cube. So maybe tomorrow I will take another ride to IKEA and buy another one of those cubbyhole things. I mean, I could use one of the ones that I have, but I don't know, I'd rather just get another one. I don't know, maybe I'll just use one of the ones that I have. I'll figure it out. I wanted to go to Stu Leonard's tomorrow and get another rotisserie chicken, because it will be the day after Ringo's neutering. And usually the day after we celebrate with some fresh chicken. So that's what I'm thinking about. So, yeah, so if I just sit here like this, kind of quiet, then they're cool. When I get up to scoop the litter boxes, they're probably gonna, half of them will run underneath the day sofa probably. Also, before I leave to pick up Ringo, I'm gonna put some food out for Ziggy and Eva. Also, I should say, Nancy was on top of the cat tower. Cats love hanging out by this window. Look, all four of them. It gets really nice afternoon sun. Look at Goldie. She's like leaning on Richard's butt. Oh, now he's licking Nancy. Look at that. He's grooming Nancy. Everyone loves Richard. I still kind of wonder if Nancy is a mom. Did you see what Richard just did? He was like, almost like gonna nurse off of her. But it could just be he was smelling like, you know, her incision area. So there's Richard, Goldie, Nancy, and Sammy. One thing I've noticed is that she isn't as tight with the other cats as the other cats are with each other. So she is close to Richard. The two of them are constantly headbutting each other. But, I mean, it could be that she's closer to Ziggy or Eva or even Ringo. We won't know until all the cats are together again. Then we'll have to find out what's going on. I just scooped the litter boxes, and Nancy got scared. She ran under the day sofa, but Goldie was still up here. So I started petting Richard, and then I was petting Sammy, and then I got to pet Goldie. I only got to pet her a few times. What are you doing? Hey, be nice. Be nice. I only got to pet her a few times, like a few times like this. 1, 2, 3. But she let me pet her, then she got scared, and she ran under the day sofa. You can't go out. Want me to shut the window? okay, Richard. You're so soft. What are you doing? What are you smelling? I'm going to put food out, okay? I'm going to put food out for Ziggy and Eva, okay? Your two sisters. I'm going to put food out for your sisters. Okay, good? Look at Richard. He said he's going to make himself comfortable. He says, I'm going to lay here in the sun and make myself comfortable. Listen, stay out of that. It's 4 p.m. I just put a platter of food out for Ziggy and Eva. It is some of the wellness chicken pate with some warm water mixed in and then some crunchies on top. I don't know where they are. I haven't seen them since this morning, so. It is 5:30 p.m. I just got home with Ringo. He's still in the transfer cage with the cover on him. And I just put together some food for him, so he's going to have some of the wellness chicken pate with some of the roasted turkey on top, and there's some water. I just give him a little because I'm only supposed to give him like a partial portion of his meal. I don't even know if he's going to eat it. He might not eat it. Most of the cats did not eat until the next day. So I'm going to put this in the trap for him, hook him up to the trap, and then he'll have everything he needs. So here's Ringo. He's looking a bit dazed and confused. He might still be under, the influence of the medications or a little groggy from the anesthesia. So I'm just going to let him relax there. I put the food there, and then I put the litter box on this end. So I did that for one or two of the previous cats. That worked out okay. I'm going to cover everything just so he can relax. The plan is he stays in here overnight, and then tomorrow I can let him out to be with the other cats because, he needs to recover from his operation, and it's best for him to just relax, not jump around, and just be calm. So there he is, covered up. I gave him a little window because I'm assuming once I leave the room the other cats will come out and greet him. So it's almost 8:30 p.m. and I'm gonna give the kittens their last meal of the day. So it's some of the Stella and Chewy's frozen raw chicken bites with some roasted turkey on top, and that's what they're getting. And Ringo's getting the same, just a little bit less, and then he's also getting just like a little bit of canned food. I don't want to give him too much. You hungry? You hungry? Okay. Who's hungry? So everyone finished their food. Nancy has not eaten hers yet. She is under there with the food. Goldie's there. I think she ate her food, but I don't know. It could be that Richard ate all of her food. These two ate, because I watched them eat, but then he tries to steal everyone else's food, so I just keep trying to keep him away. I believe Ringo's eating right now. Yeah, there he is. Did you eat your food, Ringo? Eat your food, okay? So it ends up that Nancy does not like these chicken bites. So I just gave her some crunchies. And look, she's eating out in the open. Meanwhile, someone was taking a bath in the litter box. Richard! Maybe he'll eat he's gonna eat the pieces she doesn't like. So it seems that he is dominant over Nancy, because I was watching them on top of the day sofa before, and he seems to be dominant over her. The way that Sammy's dominant over him, he's dominant over her. So I gave Nancy another plate of crunchies because he He's taking over that plate, and look, she's gonna eat over here. That's good. Once she heard me put crunchies on a plate, she moved over and she's like looking to see where it came from. So she really likes crunchies, and that's one thing that I noticed when they were outside, that like she would hear crunchies hit the plate and then she'd be interested. You okay? All right. So I gave Nancy some canned food back in the corner where she was, and Richard's stealing it. So I just gave Nancy another plate with some canned food and some crunchies on it. I don't know what's going on with Richard. Like, he doesn't stop eating. I hope he doesn't have a tapeworm. I haven't seen like signs of tapeworm in the litter box, but my gosh, he just doesn't stop eating. Look at this, he's stealing more of her food. These cats are getting a really good amount of food. They've been getting fed 4 times a day. She needs to like shoo him away. Nancy, stand up for yourself. Swat at him. Be like, get away. Sammy would hiss at him, be like, get away. Here's Ringo. What a good boy you are, Ringo. He's sitting next to his food. Hello. I was going to give him a squeeze up on a spoon, but he doesn't seem too happy. Nancy's eating a squeeze up on the spoon. Do you think she'll eat it out of my hand if I tried to give it to her? Here, Nancy. Here. Here. Look at these two by the window. So I wanted to clean out this transfer cage because Ringo does not want to lay in it anymore. So I thought, well, maybe the towel's wet, and sure enough, it was wet. Both of the towels were wet, and one of the training pads. So I cleaned those off. Those are going to go in the laundry. The training pad's going to go in the garbage. I put fresh training pads on the bottom, and I put a fresh towel. So I'm going to hook that up, and then hopefully he'll go back here because it'll be more comfortable for him here. And I can't tell if he ate his food or it just all got pushed over. Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.